All right, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to our apostles and elders, and Shalom to all the Akim out there preaching his word in truth and sincerity. So I was just making this video on how, the brother Yahya, he already made a video on it. I wanted to do one too as well. How that nigga Tracy, we had seen his page and all on the on social media, and he's linking together with this other guy that fell out our camp. And me and him was talking about it and whatnot, and other brothers as well. We was saying how pretty much these dudes, all they can do when they fall out is like link up with each other. Like when we seen it, we was just like, wow, that's crazy. Like this nigga, he never want to kick it with brothers and all. Like after camp when we fellowship or whatnot, he always want to shaboogie, mac out, and dip out and everything. But now all of a sudden, you got time to link up with different brothers, and the same thing with that other nigga that's with him that fell out. He always, he never, same thing down there. Like you only want to kick it if bros are kicking it, but never want to meet up and do sit downs or anything spiritual. And all of a sudden now you got ways to go meet up with a dude who stay hella far from you. And it just shows basically how these dudes, when they fall out, all they can do is link up with other fallouts. All right, you have that going on in the other brothers out their way. I forgot where it happened exactly, but the dude, both I believe, yeah, both the dudes got put to death, and that's basically what's gonna happen with them two. They're gonna be kicking it more than likely, or they might not be together, but they both gonna end up still getting put to death by Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, because you stopped doing what you were supposed to do. But these guys, they don't want to be out there on the highways and byways anymore. They only want to just basically be some niggas and chill. That's what niggas like to do. Niggas don't like to work hard, to put in the effort. Niggas just want to just chill out like they in the kingdom already, and we not. We can't. We still got work to do, and really these niggas got lazy. All right, they were slothful. So they were. So Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai casted them out. They make it seem like they tossed themselves out, but really they were Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai tossed them out. All right, because they wasn't doing anything uh, beneficial for the body. All right. So, but the first scripture I wanted to get is Proverbs 26:11, and it says, "As a dog returneth to his vomit, so a fool returneth to his folly." And that's basically what these dudes did. They it was a burden to them to come out, preach the word, do the work, and then right afterwards, all they want to do is folly. Like you want to just hurry up and leave from kicking it with bros just to go do what? Just sit in the house. All right, not even watching videos, just looking at nigga shit. All right, getting on like shit. Just basically just chilling out, doing whatever pleases yourself. All right, because that's all these two dudes was about, man. And that's why I say so a fool returned to his folly, and these guys were fools, all right, because it was all about folly. And you see that like on the dude's social media, you over here claiming to be this and that, saying follow you to the road of it, like a healthier lifestyle when you never was really living that life, even in the truth. So all these dudes just put up a front, man, just to be like these other people out here in the world. Like you over here fronting on social media, man, instead of just being real with yourself. All right. But these dudes, it was like I was saying, it's a burden for them to do the work of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. That's why it says that they a dog that returned to their vomit, because they returned to their filthy ways. Basically, they of course they not. If you go talk to them, of course they're not going to admit that yet. They're doing that, and they have done that. All right. So the next scripture I want to get is Sirach 11 and 23. Say not, what profit is there in my service? What profit is there of my service? And what good things shall I have hereafter? And that was basically their mentality. Like a lot of dudes' mentality as well. Like when they're doing the work, they be like, man, what profit is there of my service? Like they want a reward right now. All right. But yeah, how about Shemal Shai? He can easily give you, riches and everything, like it says, when you read down. All right. But and these guys, they mentality though, they said it was no profit in their service though. All right. When they was out there doing the work, they was like, man, I've been in here for however many years they was in it. Your life still the same way, like as far as catching hell, or you're not as rich necessarily that you want to be in a worldly sense. It's like all that shit is of the world though. So like, but the way they look at it, all right, instead of looking at it in a spiritual way, like Scripture say, storing up treasures in heaven. All right, they want to store treasures up on the earth that moth can corrupt. All right, like the Scriptures say in Matthew's. They're not worried about storing up spiritual treasures in heaven. All right, they want carnal treasures on earth, earthly treasures. All right, vain treasures that's going to disappear when this place gets nuked. But that's why these guys didn't see any profit in doing the will of Yahweh Shem Shai, because they don't. They want to live it up now on this side. All right, because that's what it comes back to. It's like you either want to please the spirit or you want to please the flesh, and they wanted to please the flesh, which is in a sense being carnal. All right, wanting carnal things and all that, because you're not. It's okay to have all that, yet you still got to handle your business, and they didn't want to handle their business as far as doing the will of Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, so that's why they said it wasn't no profit for them, and it just shows you how they're reprobate as well, because you know that Yahweh Shem, well, we're gonna receive anything that we got to go through on this side is really worth it, just to receive the kingdom of heaven, and Lord willing be part of that number, and receive salvation when this place is destroyed. But these dudes don't care about all that, and they really don't believe. They just want to be like every other 2/3 out there and just live a nigga lifestyle. All right. And this is Hebrews 10 and 26. For if we sin willfully after that we have received the knowledge of truth, there remaineth no more sacrifice for sins, but a certain fearful looking for of judgment and fiery indignation which shall devour the adversaries. And these guys, they don't have any no more sacrifice for sins, all right? And they don't the crazy thing about it, these dudes are so bugged out. They don't even fear that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to judge you heavy for basically turning your back on him, because you put your hand to the plow, you was out there doing the work, all right, and then all of a sudden you just quit, and you think it's good, like nothing gonna happen to you. That just show you that you don't have any fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because fear would drive you to keep going. All right, if you ever had any like weak spirit on you, like Satan trying to make you doubt and all, but then you have that so much fear for Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you consider like, man, if I fall out, the Lord's going to kill me. Like just it's straight to the point. Like the Lord's going to kill you if you fall out. So that knowing that would give you fear and make you want to just go harder, so you don't fall into that category like other fallouts. But these dudes lack that fear. All right, that's why they did fall out. But continuing on, verse 28. He that despised Moses' law died without mercy unto 2 or 3 witnesses. Of how much sorer punishment, suppose ye, shall he be thought worthy, who have trodden under foot the son of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and have counted the blood of the covenant wherewith he was sanctified an unholy thing, and have done despite unto the Spirit of grace. Yeah, man. So how much sore punishment do you think that Yahweh Shem Shai is going to give these dudes, man? It says they trod it underfoot, Yahweh Shai. And that's basically what they did. They counted the blood of the covenant as as an unholy thing, like it's nothing. That's how they treated it. That's like if you buy somebody something and you gave them a gift and they just throw your shit in the trash, you'll be mad as hell. And that's basically what these dudes did. Like Yahweh Shem Yahushai is giving you an opportunity at salvation. All right, he opened your mind up to this knowledge, and then you just like threw it in the trash. Like it's nothing. I don't care about that. I don't want that. It's like a slap in the face. So how much source punishment are you going to receive from Yahweh Shem Yahushai? These dudes not thinking about that. That's the last thing on their mind. That's why they gotta be on like shit. They can't be sober, all right? Because you know that you have a great punishment coming your way. So there's no way you could just live your life like regular anymore. All right? They try to push it to the back of their mind and reason with their self that they're not going to receive any judgment. Like it's all good just to know that you are Israelite and just go back into the world. But no, according to scripture right here, man, you're gonna have a much sore punishment, man. And Yahweh Shem Yahushai blinded you to that fact because you really think that it's all good and that you're just gonna continue to live your life and never have anything happen to you. But that judgment's gonna come as a thief in the night, man. And it's gonna be some sore judgment, all right? Like brothers find out about stories of dudes who fell out. We gonna hear about it, and when we do hear about it, we gonna make a video on you niggas. We gonna pop a bottle for you niggas, all right? We gonna cheers to your death and your destruction, cause you deserve it. All the shit you were doing, you would be in a complete demon. You didn't even just fall out and disappear into the black abyss. Nah, man, you had to do all type of evil like wickedness on top of you falling out, just showing you how much of a dirtbag nigga he is. And then you're gonna dip out after you done built up your following of bug outs. You dipped out even on them. All right. In the last video this nigga made talking about he done with Israel, but you over there still kicking it with you. But you done with Israel, but you kicking it with other niggas, another nigga that was part of the camp. All right. It's showing you that the nigga just want to be, he just want to be in the world. All right. That's really all it goes back to. And when you saying you were done with Israel, basically saying you were done with Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That's what you were saying, basically. That's why this guy's gonna receive a much sore punishment. All right, like I said in Hebrews, the 10th chapter. All right, this is Luke 14:26. If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple. And that's the guys that fell out, man. They didn't hate their own life, all right? They didn't hate their woman. All right, you don't have to like literally hate her, but it's like you can't let her stop you from being in this truth, man. Same thing with your children. You can't let that. You can't let your life, you know, what things that you got going on, stop you from doing what you need to do in spirit, man. All right. And these dudes, they didn't hate their own life. All right. They loved their life. That's why they had to dip out. All right. They loved their woman. That one Badia through. He loved his wife. Now he's married to his as well. All right. That's how much he loved his slop. You wanted to go out and marry her according to Esau's way. You didn't even do it like according to like how our customs would be. You did it in Esau's fashion, like a Babylonian fashion, showing you you're a bug out. That's just wicked as hell. Now if your chick leave you through. You already through anyway, but these dudes love their own life, man. All right. Scriptures tell you, man, if you those who seek their life shall lose it, and those who lose it shall find it. These dudes, they wanted to go seek their life, man. They wanted to keep their life and live happily. These last couple of seconds Babylon has, you want to live, try to live it up. That's just, you're just a bug out. Like, how could you live it up when you see everything that's going on? These dudes probably don't even look at the news anymore because they know that the destruction is on the way. And all that's going to do is remind you that every time you see it getting closer to this place being destroyed, all that's going to do is remind you that you're going to be destroyed right along with Babylon. So you wouldn't. I know these dudes are more than likely not looking into what's going on, because all that's going to do is just condemn you every time you see that we getting closer and closer, and prophecies coming to pass. All right, but verse 27. And whosoever doth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. And that was these dudes. They didn't want to bear their cross, man. It was everybody say that whenever they fall out, they were saying that this was a burden for them. And once they fall out, not doing the will of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai no more, all of a sudden now you're rejoicing in the spirit. You're doing better in life. You're receiving, gifts in this worldly society. Things may be going better for you momentarily, but that's just Satan trying to give you comfort, because Satan controlling this world right now. All right. And the spiritual demon Satan conquered y'all, so now he's just giving you a couple gifts. Like, all right, you fell out. I got you back into my hands because you back in the world. All right, but you're gonna be destroyed. All right, and you wasn't fit to be a disciple because it was a burden for them to bear that cross, man. The cross of dealing with being in this truth, because it started out sweet, but it's bitter. Yet we continue to endure for the elect's sake, and because we know that we have something greater coming to us than this society can offer. All right. But that was the last scripture I wanted to get on this topic. But man, it's just crazy, man. Like, we know, like, how the scriptures already outline how niggas will be when they fall out and all, but it's crazy seeing it actually, like, seeing it, dudes living out the scriptures like what they say. So it's just like, it's always like, it surprises you, but at the same time it's just like it shouldn't, yet it still does, just because brothers that want to be in the faith, you think like, man, how could you want to be like that? But it just comes back to they wasn't chosen. And yeah, how about Shem Yahushai? He didn't want them to be his disciple ultimately. But these guys, they got a sword destruction on their way for sure, guaranteed. All right, and it's not gonna be no easy, quick getting put to death, man. It's gonna be something horrible. All right, gruesome. But with that, I'm gonna give all praises again to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Double honors to our apostles and elders, and shalom to all the Akim out there preaching his word in truth and sincerity. Shalom.